Happy Chinese New Year! It's currently 2024, which is also the Dragon Year. And since we were all born in 2012, it means that it is our Betmian, meaning it's the year with the same sign that we were born. So why is Chinese New Year actually celebrated? Well, there's a legend behind it. The legend was that there was a scary, angry, fiery monster lion dragon thingy called Nian, which I'm pretty sure the Chinese character is written like that, who at the last day of every year would go around villages and eat all the animals and terrorize the people. This continued to happen every year until this old man, who's called Bai Huzi Lao Ye, which literally translates to white-bearded old grandpa, came to everybody and told them of Nian's weakness. Nian was afraid of the color red and loud noises. So the villagers went to prepare. The entire village wore red, and they fired firecrackers, or as my Chinese teacher says, they burned bamboo sticks because they were old-timey and they didn't know what firecrackers were. So Nian became very sad and ran away and never terrorized that village/town thingy ever again. The dark part of the story is that the villagers ate a bunch of food on New Year's because it may have been their last meal before Nian killed them and they really wanted to enjoy. Everybody knows that you have to wear red on New Year's, but how much red? Well, you have to wear red, and even more red. Another thing that we have to talk about is the food that people eat during New Year's. Most people eat dumplings because they look like gold ingots, but in my opinion, they look more like eggs. Other people also eat noodles because the length of the noodles is also the length of your life, which the longer the noodles you eat, the longer your life is. People also eat spring rolls because they look like also gold bars. Now here's some more dark stuff. Most dinners that are eaten on New Year's are eaten with family. With you, your mom, your grandpa, your grandma, and your cousins and aunts, and other random relatives that you don't even know. And again, now I have to ask, why were most dinners eaten together? Well, that's the dark part. Let's imagine this family tree. So there's Bob, 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 and so on, and that goes on forever, right? Now let's look at dinner with the Bobs, okay? So these are all the Bobs, and they would all eat family dinners together to make sure that everybody was there. Dinner with the Bobs would go like this. Okay, so there's Bob, 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 Bob number 1, Bob number 2, Bob number 3, Bob number 4, Bob Senior, Bob Junior, Bob Junior Junior, and Bob Senior Senior. Wait, what happened to Bob Senior Junior? And so the entire family would realize that Bob Senior Jr. was eaten by Nian and would not be alive to see this family meeting. Wait, why is he smiling? He shouldn't be smiling. He's dead. He's sad and he's dead. Now here comes my favorite part. On New Year's, older adults and parents give their kids or grandkids or great-grandkids or their other little kids or something red envelopes, which contain money in them, which is why it's my favorite part. Normally, it would be the older members of your family giving it to the younger generations and younger-aged people of your family. Unless you're in my family, in which you have to give a red envelope to your mom, and then your mom refuses to share it with your dad. And then, even before Chinese New Year even starts, she starts nagging you about whether you have prepared the money or not. I deeply apologize for this, as my dad told me that you actually don't write Nian like this, with the horizontal line going over the top. You actually have to write it with it not going off the top, or else it'll look different and it'll be an entirely different word. It was made for entertainment only. I didn't mean to insult Chinese culture, words, or characters. Mom, I'm not trying to insult you or Dad either. The old man was stereotypical. I'm sorry. Please ignore this.
K.O.